He saw numbers floating above people's heads, but only one was rising. While visiting his girlfriend's house, the young man noticed something strange. Everyone had a percentage above their heads, stuck at 0, except his girlfriend's stepmother, Kuihua. Hers was climbing fast. After everyone finished eating and left the table, the young man lingered for a moment. He found himself staring at Kuihua, who looked unexpectedly beautiful. As he looked at her, the percentage above her head rose by several digits. Intrigued, the young man wondered what this number could mean. Kuihua noticed his gaze and asked teasingly, "Xiaoye Wen, what are you looking at?" Embarrassed, the young man quickly complimented her, saying she looked like she was just 18. Delighted by the flattery, Kuihua's percentage soared even higher, shocking the young man. Then, as he accidentally brushed her finger while helping with the dishes, her number jumped again, this time into double digits. He started to suspect that the percentage represented favorability or affection, but when he returned to his girlfriend's room, he saw the number on her head was still 0. This made him wonder, had she never truly loved him, even though they had been dating for 6 months? While he was still trying to make sense of it all, an argument broke out in the living room. It was his girlfriend's father shouting at Kuihua. That's when he learned the truth. Kuihua was actually his girlfriend's stepmother, and only 40 years old. Later that night, the young man couldn't sleep. As he went to the kitchen for a glass of water, he saw Kuihua quietly crying by herself. He approached to comfort her. Touched by his kindness, her percentage surged. She looked at him warmly and said, "You're really considerate." Feeling sorry for her, he offered to take her out for a walk to get some fresh air. The number above her head soared even more. During the walk, Kuihua opened up. She said she had been forced to marry her current husband because her parents were ill. Ever since then, she hadn't felt the happiness of being a woman. She even admitted she envied the young man's relationship with her stepdaughter. She complimented him, saying he was both handsome and calm. Her percentage rose once again. She sighed, "If only I had someone like you." The young man gently comforted her, telling her not to be sad. Kuihua, overwhelmed with emotion, suddenly stumbled. He rushed to help her and discovered she had sprained her foot. She insisted it wasn't serious, just a minor sprain, but wished out loud that her husband cared for her the way the young man did. At that moment, her percentage jumped to 70%. The young man was completely puzzled. What exactly did this number mean? As he helped her up, she lost her balance and fell into his arms. The percentage rose again, now at 77%. He began to wonder what would happen if it reached 100%. To test it, the young man held her tightly. The percentage climbed rapidly and soon hit 80%, but just as he was about to see what would happen next, his girlfriend suddenly appeared. Startled, he quickly explained that Kuihua had sprained her foot and he was just helping her. The girlfriend seemed to believe him and rushed to support Kuihua back into the house. To his surprise, Kuihua's number suddenly dropped back to 30%. The young man sighed, disappointed. Still, he became determined to raise that number to 100 and find out what it meant. The next day, Kuihua complained that her foot was still swollen and painful. She asked if he could help her apply some ointment. Eager to uncover the truth, the young man agreed without hesitation. As he gently applied the ointment, the number above her head shot up. 90, 91, 95, 99. Kuihua, flustered, said, "Xiaoye, maybe you should stop. It's going to hit 100 soon. What will happen?"